With champs being over and a week away, well, actually, no, 2 days away from EWC, I thought, why not quickly rank the Black Ops 6 players, all the pros, and this is going to be kind of not really just on the season, but also on the potential and kind of like going into Black Ops 7, how I rank these players. So it's not going to be on this season's only, it's going to be like how they played, the projection, the trajectory into next season, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go through and let's get right into it. Starting off with a couple of players here. So, okay, how am I going to do this? Do I do this on Black Ops 6? How they played? I would do that. We'll do the how they played Black Ops 6. I think that's fair. We've done the whole year. Let's kind of go through and see how they played. So what I'm going to do, just to back it up a little bit, we're going to have some stats here if needed. I'm going to put Beezy off the break here. I think he had a good year in terms of a record. Obviously, they won 2 majors. They, phased. But I think for his standard, I wouldn't say Black Ops 6 was like, oh, his game, I'm actually going to put him and Draws in the A tier, and I'm going to put Simp and Cell in the S tier. I'll be honest, with Simp, I think Champs did lower him a little bit where we could put him in the A tier, but overall, yeah, I think it was S. He was MVP candidate. For sure, he goes in the S tier for me, okay? Then we're going to go through. I'm going to start moving some players about as we get across with it, but we're going to make one more tier. I'm actually going to get one more tier, add a row below. And this is going to be for NA. So these are going to be players that kind of, we didn't really see a lot this year. They were either dropped early or whatever maybe happened with them kind of thing. So for example, Linz, he just really wasn't there about this year. There's a couple other players, stuff like that. So for now, I think that's the main one. But let's go through. I'm going to put some players in just as I find them kind of thing. Hixie again got dropped off the before major one, so it's really hard to judge him. Okay, start with Neptune. I'm gonna put Neptune in S because bro, this guy came in, transformed the whole league, transformed the whole team, made this team unbelievable. I'm gonna put him in S for me. He really deserved the S tier. S tier is like the best of the best, and I think he definitely deserved it. Hydra, I'm gonna put as number 1. I'm gonna put Scrap just below him. So for me, it kind of goes like that. We had our top 5 players list, kind of like that. I'm gonna keep going through. This one's a hot take, and people may disagree, people may agree. I kind of have to put Merc in the S tier, even though he just came in, bro. To come in your rookie year, like, he had 3 majors. He had 3 majors, okay? He got 3rd, 4th, and he won champs. I don't know what to say besides S tier. That is crazy good. So I'm going to have to put him in the S tier. Hook, I'm going to put him in the A tier, even though Optic had a terrible kind of year. Till the end, he wasn't actually there for that. So I'm going to put him in the A tier. I think he actually played really well throughout the year when he was their best player. So we're going to put him there. I'm going to go through and yeah, let's just find some other players. So Rancor for me, he was borderline S tier. I'm going to put him on the top of A because he was unbelievable. And this is where it's a little bit unfair because obviously, like, if you compare Mercleys and Rancor, like, you could argue Rancor had a better year because he was there for longer. But with Merc winning champs, I'm just going to put him slightly above into the S tier for me personally, just because of that. And I think Rancor and Neptune, very, very, very neck and neck, but I think that this Miami team had a good staple, and he was one of my favorite players. He was rookie of the year for sure. But I think just the fact that Neptune, like, kind of the way he transformed the team, I don't know. I'm gonna put Neptune just in S tier and Rancor in high A, just because I value them a lot. But I'm gonna put them very similar. Ghosty, I'm gonna put in the A tier as well. I'll put him around there, just over a BZ, I would say. This is kind of the list so far. We're gonna go with Super as well. Low key, bro. Like, he had one of those years, man. Again, where he was him, bro. He was him. He came in when he did. I'm gonna put him just below Ghosty. I think it's disrespectful to Ghosty. They won 2 majors, man. They won 2 majors. They were the best team throughout the year. We're gonna go through. Let's keep finding Joe as well. Definitely deserves in the A tier. I'll probably put Joe below Rancor. I think around there, somewhere around there for now. We're gonna keep going. Kleenex, I'll probably put maybe like there, kind of around that level. Did he play? Nah, I mean, a BZ won 2 chips, bro. I think you have to consider that. A BZ won 2 chips. I really have to consider that into account here. So we're gonna leave it like around there. We're gonna keep going through now. Yeah, so a lot of these players from the Falcons didn't really have a lot, so I'm not really going to judge them. I'm just going to kind of leave it in the NA, if I'm honest with you. Leave them there. We're only going to have Exnid because he was actually playing. I'm going to put Exnid in C tier for now. He didn't have an amazing year, but he was calm throughout kind of thing, so I'll put him in the C tier. We're just going to keep going through, man. Keep flowing through because some of these players are quite hard to judge here. Envoy again. I think overall I probably would say like a low A, just because, like, I can't put him in the, I'll put him in low A. I know it sounds crazy. I think Hook had a better year than Envoy individually, just because, again, he wasn't there for the bad stint. He won champs, stuff like that. So I'm going to put Hook there. And yeah, Kiz, bro, I feel bad for these guys because they had a really rough kind of year. I know they had a little bit of time, Johnny and I forgot his name. I'm tweaking. Luna? I forgot, bro. I forgot. But we're gonna put them there just because they didn't have a lot. So I'm not gonna keep them there. I feel bad for kids. I'm gonna keep kids there, but like, bro, like they had a poor year, man. They really did, man. That team, it was chalked. So it was one of those where I feel bad they were kind of just chalked, but we put it there. And yeah, attached. Kremp, I actually think had a good year. Like individually played well. I'm gonna put him in the B side. I think he played pretty well. I don't think Mac played very well, to be honest with you. I'm gonna put him around the C area. I don't really want to use the D tier, man. I feel that's a little bit disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to put people there. I will. We're gonna go through. We're gonna start putting people in D, man. Let's run it. We're gonna put Priester in D. I think he had a really bad stint at the start. He got a second chance at Falcons and just didn't really do anything there. So we're gonna put him in the D tier. Unfortunately, Alec as well. I think they did okay, man. I think Exnid. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna leave him in C. Nah, I think all these players here are D, man. I've got to be real. I've got to be real as it is. I've got to be real. And they all play D tier. I'll be honest. They all play D tier. We're going to keep it like that. Then we're going to go through here. We're going to have 04. I'm going to put 04 in either A. I think low A. He had a really good year. I think this whole Surge team, I can't really put them under that. Rex again came in. He just had a very underwhelming time at Ravens. So I'm going to put him there. I guess I could put them all there that played really. They all kind of played, I guess, in there. Loki, Johnny actually played is his name Johnny? Am I tweaking? Bro, the thing is with this team, yeah, they didn't have a lot of time and they only played one major. They just were pretty average. So I can't remember the name, but I think that's Johnny. But anyways, I remember him standing out. I can't remember if it's Johnny or there's so many new people in the league. So I just forgot the name, but that's on me going through. Insight for me had a relatively underwhelming year, man. Especially for standard, bro. I'm going to put him in the C tier. It's actually a really hard list, if I'm honest, bro. It's actually a really, really hard list, chat. Beans, I think, played calm. I'm going to put him in the B tier. You know what I'm saying? I think he played like a calm level. He was a cool, calm player. We're going to go through. I'm going to put Lucky again there. He kind of had relatively calm times here and there. You know, he played okay. I'm going to put him at he would have been top C, but I think he got better form towards the end. So I'm going to put him top B, low B. I'm going to put him low B for sure. Kind of same thing for Awake. I'm going to put him like top of C, Awake and Cammy. I think the subs for me were a bit more, I would say, standing out. So I would probably do that for Boston. I think that would be fair. Spot legit just came in, so I'm really not going to be able to judge him. Same as Cap. They barely had any fit. They barely had any time. I think I'm just going to keep it like that. They didn't really have a lot of time. I know Rex was there, but he was at Champs as well. So yeah, I'm going to keep it like that for now. I know these guys didn't have the same amount of time as well. But they were in the league earlier, kind of thing. Priester for sure was in the league earlier. I guess Alec you can say, but I'm just gonna keep him there. I'm gonna keep him there for now. Should I just do it? If they play, I don't know, bro. Am I being harsh? Who cares? No one cares, bro. We'll keep them there. They didn't really, none of them stood out. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, Mercury's came in the league same time, stood out. Neptune stood out. So I'm gonna keep them there. They were all around detail. We're gonna keep going. Abuza, I'm actually low key I was gonna put him in S. Bro, I think he played really good this year, man. I think him and Neptune were the best players, bro. It might be faded. I think he played so well, bro. I really liked Abuza this year. Like, I thought he was unbelievable, chat. I really did. So if we look at, like, Vancouver, bro, like, I don't know, man. Abuza was him, bro. I think Abuza was him this year, man. I really, really think he was him this year. Can we look at his event stats? I don't care about KD, man. Nah, I think he played really well. I'm going to put Abuza in S. That's a crazy one. I'm going to put Abuza in S. I think they got to 3 grand finals, man. They got to champs finals. They played yeah, I'm putting in there for sure. For sure. Paul had a pretty poor year. Paul did have a pretty poor year, to be honest with you. I'm going to put him around the D tier. I'm going to put him around there in the D tier. I'm going to go through. He didn't have a great year at all, to be honest with you. In terms of order, we'll probably put it like that. Caps have got, I mean, I guess the order doesn't really matter here. If we're being real, chat, they all had a fairly underwhelming time, so don't really worry about the order in the D tier. For the other ones, where we're going to go in the order, we're going to go through right here. I really like his play style. I'm going to put him around there. Oh no, he's definitely no, low-key, no, Real was an 8, bro. Real was him. Real was very good. Gwyn, I'm going to they started off well, this Ravens team, bro, and then they just kind of fell flat, so I'm going to put them in like low-key, I think the C tier, man. I can't see them over. I'm going to put them around there kind of thing, bro. Like, they started off really well, and then they kind of just fell flat from there. You know what I'm saying, chat? They kind of fell from flat when they dropped Vivid around there. So I'm going to put them there. I think Gwyn, I'm going to put in the B, just because individually he was their best player. He has been for a while, so I'm going to put him there. EWC might change rankings as well, so we'll leave him there like that. Going to go through. Have we got the whole team? Okay, so he got dropped. Lucky got dropped. So yeah, I think he didn't play terrible, but I'm going to keep him there. Bro, I forgot the name, bro. I'm so stupid. There's so many people. I forgot his name. I actually forgot his name, bro. I'm looking right at him. I forgot his name. That's crazy. Metal? No, I forgot his name. I might be tweaking. But we're going to leave him around the C tier. This team again was really weird. I think for Ken, bro, Ken had a really weird year, man. He did have a poor year. Low-key, I kind of have to put him in the D tier. This is one of his worst years, man, which is really sad to see. But I think I got to put him in the D tier just for his overall year. He obviously brought it back near the end there, but it was just a proper weird year, and he wasn't able to really save it. I think Pred, the same kind of thing. We'll put them there. Like, this is like one of those weird asterisks where these two could they're obviously S tier players in general, but this year was super weird for them. So I'm going to kind of keep them around there. They didn't really have a chance. None of them made champs. So it was just one of those where it was a flat year, bro. So we'll leave them there, and it is what it is, man. Is what it is. I would say out of this team, I'd say Estria, I think played calm out of all of them. I think they all kind of played calm, man. They didn't play amazing. They played calm. I kind of keep them around there, man. They'll play around there, to be honest. They didn't do anything crazy. It just is what it is. Skies, if we're being real, bro, he had a flat year as well, man. He did have a flat year. He joined Optic and wasn't able to do much with it, so he did have a flat year, if we're being real, man. Hey, shout out to Roosevelt, man, because I always see him on Twitter make cool stuff, but the fact that he made a tier list like this with the updated graphics and stuff is actually, I didn't know who it was, I just saw it now, so shout out to him. He's a GOAT, bro, because like, even like all these players in their renders, like, he's a GOAT. Shout out to him for sure. Nasty, I'm going to put an A as well with 04. I just think just a crazy year from these two, man. It really was. So I'm gonna have to say, like, I think Nasty has to go there with 04. I think I'm gonna leave it like that around there just because of the waiting. We'll go through the order at the end again. But yeah, that was good. I think Attach had a fairly underwhelming year. Low-key like D level. I just think it was fairly underwhelming, probably the top of D. But yeah, it was just kind of underwhelming. Sib, I would say like maybe the C level, maybe like high C. Just below B. I think there was times where he was shooting well, but I think Kremp was probably the best player, in my opinion. Very similar. And I think Kremp played well overall. Sib had like moments. I guess I could put him low B. I think I'm going to keep him a C for now because of his talent. And the last two I had to leave here because I was really confused where to put them. If it was before champs, like before Major 4 as well, like you'd put them low, probably D, the way the year went. But I'm going to understand that the scenario they were in, Kenny, Pred, Shotzi, Dashi, the fucking weird year they had, and that's why I put them in D, only because even Major 4, they didn't manage to do anything, where Optic were 4th at Major 4, so they managed to bring it, and then they won champs, you know? So, like, I can't put them in S just because of what happened throughout the year. I kind of am struggling to put them in A as well, but they won champs in a dominant fashion. I don't know if I could put them at top of B or low of A. I'm an Optic fan, so the bias might put me there. But if we're being real as a whole year, I think I have to put them at top at B because of how poor the first 3 majors were. Bro, they were getting smoked. They managed to bring it back in Major 4 and champs. So that saved them. Like, if they were here, Major 4 got them to C, champs got them to B, but I think champs got them there, bro. I think champs overtook 2 spots. You know what I'm saying? If it was just Major 4, we were going to be in C tier. Then with champs win the way they won, we're going to overlook B. We're going to put them at the bottom of A just because of how they played. Hook played better, so I'm going to go through. I think Hook played, I'll say, better than Kleenex throughout the year. I don't know, man. I think this list is actually calm. So let's go through the NA. We're going to leave the D tier. I'm not really ordering just because they all had fairly mediocre years, so we're going to leave them there. With the C tier itself, I'm not really going to order either. I'm kind of just going to throw them in as it is because it's the same thing. From the B tier, I think I would say, I don't think Snoopy played the best out of these guys. Maybe Purge was up there as well. This, again, is kind of like up to you guys. I'm just trying to think in my whole head. Like, yeah, I'll leave it like that. With the A tier, I've kind of ordered it fairly well. I would say I've ordered it fairly well. I think I know Super had a really good year, but like I think these two just cut the way they played as a team was so well. I have to put them a bit higher. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's a bit weird with the A tier, but I mean overall at the S tier as well, I think I agree with the order of the players. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my list, man. It's a weird one, bro. It really is a weird one. It's kind of hard when you're ranking every player, but this is kind of just based on overall feel of Black Ops 6 and kind of how the players were. I didn't really put too much time and thought into it. Just literally, you guys saw everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.